Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Higher Source Tarot. I had a bit of a mishap with your video, so I'm not going to shuffle the cards because I really liked your reading and I don't want to give you a new reading. I think the cards were where they're supposed to be. So I'm sorry about that. It doesn't happen very often, but it did just now. So I am going to re-deal these in the order that they were presented the first time. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I'm doing weekly readings, so every week I do a weekly element read, but it's just categorized by element. Your individual sign is underneath the element, so if you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, go to Earth and scroll forward until you get to Cap, and there you will be. So you could do that under, various parts of your chart. They're up every week. Typically Sunday or sometimes Saturday, and they're not terribly long, so I don't feel the need to do readings that are using 30 cards at a time. You don't need to do that. I'm just reading the energy of the cards. So at the heart of the matter, you have the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Wands here. So it's kind of like the popular sister with the bitchy sister. It is a little bit contradictory energy. You have in what could be your destiny here, the Sun. So you're supposed to be happy. We're all, life is supposed to be fun. I say that a lot. In the distant past, you had the King of Cups. So could be somebody that you were in a relationship with who was able to express their feelings well. Knight of Pentacles is the energy coming towards you. That's going to be slow moving. So if you're wrestling with a decision, it might take you a little bit to find the answer there. But overall, very nice. And then it ends in the Two of Cups. You see now why I didn't want to redo that on you guys, because especially if you were looking for love somewhere here, you had an answer and then all of a sudden they took it away from you, or my camera did. Then on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. So you have fire, air, earth all over the place, water, Leo. So anyway, so you have all the elements, and then there could definitely be an influence of money here, but it's going to be stable. I don't see any concerns financially for you in November. So somewhere along the way, I think somebody needs to soften their edges a little bit. We've got just a feeling of like somebody that's been wielding their words maybe a little too harshly and needs to come in and soften that. And that's what I keep getting, soften that. And if you're wanting to take action, I think you're going to be right on with that. I don't see anything where you don't have knights running around here where they're going to come in and come charging in. Your destiny or your goal with the Sun here is freedom, happiness, groundedness, everything coming up roses kind of an energy. Again, you've got the Knight of Cups in the past, so kind of a fatherly figure, but somebody who's very understanding. At some point, you went within and invested in yourself, and it could be a number of things. A lot of times this does mean therapist or doing something mentally or spiritually, but for some reason too, I also get the feeling that some of you may have done like a fit body boot camp, or maybe you went to CrossFit, or you did something to become that Queen of Wands, to look good, to feel good. And so you're not in any big hurry, either you or this other person, but I actually think it's you that's not in a huge hurry. It's like you've got your act together. You don't need to frantically go out and just grab the first thing and desperately cling on to whatever's out there. I feel like it's like you want stability, you want long-term commitment, and you do have an offer coming in. You also have, if you're trying to manifest something in your life, you are on track and being in alignment. You may feel like you've got a lot that you're juggling right now, or just kind of like a lot of balls up in the air. Maybe you've been really busy with things like work or travel or things like that, and you just felt like you haven't had a chance to put in what you wanted to into a relationship. But whoever it is that you're dealing with is very stable, grounded, patient, financially very stable. So again, money is not going to be an issue here for you at all this month. I'm getting maybe that it could take a couple weeks before you get momentum with wherever you're going with this relationship, but you're going to have victory and success. Okay, success and victory will be yours with whatever it is that you decide to do. I do think that there's a little bit of a fear of opening up. Because there's not like a ton of cups here. It's not like an overwhelmingly emotional reading that I'm seeing. It's more of it's a very mature reading, but there's maturity going on here, but there's just a lot of focus on being stable, running the distance, that kind of thing. So I do think somebody's a little bit hesitant to open up and to, maybe go all in with their emotions, but you have a soulmate card here coming in for you. So, I think with your destiny card and your soulmate, the outcome is this Two of Cups. So it's a union card, soulmate, destiny, love, higher level of commitment. So for whoever this is, it's okay to give time, and let the universe reveal what will happen next. Let the course be revealed to you. Just stay in that high vibrational place that you clearly are in, where you're meditating, you're clearing your mind. Whoever this is, I just feel a really calm energy coming through, where it's not that frenzied, frenetic uncertainty. Even with the Two of Pentacles, I don't get that at all. It's somebody who's just kind of takes things one thing at a time. They don't stress out easily. It's just very fluid and very nice. So for whoever this is for, you could end up this could be a year of a real transformation in terms of a love relationship. If you're single, for sure, it's going to be something where it could be the love of a lifetime coming up for you. If you're in a relationship right now, this is probably going to be one of the best years you've had in a long time in that relationship, where it's going to feel a connectedness, a transformation, something really positive coming through. So very nice for you guys. Again, I apologize for the lack of live delivery here, but it happens. So this month I'm offering Life Loves You cards from Louise Hay. She wrote a book called You Can Heal Yourself, and it's a wonderful book of processes for people who have been through dysfunctional relationships. There's a lot of stuff in it about childhood trauma that can hang on to people, and we can bring that with us into new relationships. When you hear people that talk about, I picked somebody just like my dad, and my dad was a real son of a bitch, it's like, whoa, that person needs recovery over that, because there's no reason to keep bringing that with you everywhere and keep picking people that are going to be a son of a bitch. So anyway, Louise Hay is she was a phenomenal spiritual teacher and leader. So she has these affirmation cards, and this one is, I listen to the wisdom of my heart. So let yourself be intuitively guided here, Capricorn. Place your hand over your heart. Ask your heart what it wants you to know today. So I oftentimes will ask my higher self or my source, what is it that I need to know in this situation? What is it that you want me to see in this situation? And then I just clear my mind, and the intuition will come. All you have to do is clear your mind, have an open heart, and keep going, and the message will be there for you in all sorts of different forms. So thank you for tuning in today. I'll be back in a couple of days with your weekly reading. I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon.